welcome back YouTubers to my channel of an everyday life of an Aspie. If you're following me right now, I'm basically just creating some more mental health awareness series right now that I feel to address right now to you all, so that hopefully we can create an awareness and understanding between the differentiations of all these different mental health disorders or mental illnesses that is currently, around at this point of time. As we know, basically though, despite it all, that, of all these myths and misconceptions, basically, of what we hear about of certain types of mental health illnesses that comes about with this addressing of it all, we need to try and maybe remove that kind of stigma and stereotyping of certain things and actually take a deeper look and actually get to know the person besides the mental illness that they're suffering from. And all further ado, guys, basically, as you know, I'm doing the PTSD series, basically based on the anxiety part of it, which basically I've covered so far what is PTSD, the triggers and symptoms of PTSD, as well as, basically the misconceptions versus like what to do with your loved one with PTSD, as well as basically, some tips and advice along the way about it. So no further ado, this one is pretty much the last one, hopefully, of the PTSD series, which is the treatments and therapies. Let's begin. Some treatments for relieving PTSD symptoms will help people by dealing with the trauma that was experienced in pretty much with a medical professional, A medical professional will obviously encourage us or the person who's suffering from PTSD to recall and process the emotions that they felt during the original event that occurred through that traumatic experience, be it whatever it may be it a car accident, be it a lost friend basically through the war for those old war veterans, be it a rape victim, basically have to recall everything. Obviously with the medical professional, however, they will go through some medical techniques basically, or processes as well, which are as follows. They will help you to explore basically your thoughts and feelings about the trauma, which is number one. Number two is working through your feelings and emotions, obviously, of the guilt and mistrust that you felt after the traumatic event, maybe. Number three, learning how to cope with intense memories. Number four, addressing problems PTSD has caused in your relationships and in your everyday life. Okay, I'm going to just address the last bit of here, which is the types of treatment that is available for people that suffers with PTSD. So basically, there are a few that I have already mentioned prior to one of my videos, if you've been following step by step in these videos, basically. So this one is basically about 3 or 4 parts here. So number one is trauma-focused cognitive behavioural therapy, and which I've addressed already, and also some other therapy, which is basically, self-realization therapy and the like. As we know, this involves gradually exposing ourselves to the feelings and situations that remind us of the trauma. Okay, number two, family therapy. This one is about basically, obviously, hence the title, family therapy, involving your family, basically to get involved, to know what's going on with you, basically to actually talk it out with your family, sit down and talk is a good way to talk it out with your family maybe, so that they know what's going on, and obviously so that hopefully maybe they can help you in a way, maybe if they, like I said in one of the parts, self-educate themselves to actually know the warning signs, symptoms and the like, to basically know about it. It's important that we know where we're going with this. Number three, there can be some medications readily available to relieve the secondary symptoms of PTSD, which comes with that depression and anxiety, or anxiety, either, but it could be a combination of both, basically. Last but not least is number four, EMDR, which is your eye movement desensitization reprocessing. What this involves is the element of cognitive behavioural therapy with eye movements or other forms of rhythmic kind of stuff that based on rhythm, be it, your left to right stimulation such as tapping your fingers, or some basic, sounds here and there that can be maybe to the beat of certain things, maybe. How this works briefly, to give you a heads up what it's about, is that it unfreezes basically the brain's information processing system so that you can have the chance to just really, you know, let go and relax and rewind, hopefully. Well, basically this ends the series of PTSD, which is, I think, part 11. I'm not sure, but if you've been following me, thanks for watching. Basically, do love what you do what you love. Give me the like for thumbs up for support. Comment below if I've missed anything that you feel is of relevant to any of the videos that, you know, maybe of relevance to the topics I'm sharing right now, so that we can all connect one way or another, basically. Feel free to also private message me on AspieAnswersAll, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, AspieAnswersAll. Also, basically subscribe to my channel for daily, weekly vlogging, hopefully, but I can't guarantee it's going to be that all the time, but as I said, I'll just keep you all posted, as I always believe in communication is the key, as well as interacting with you all one way or another, be it, you know, when you guys are commenting below, or if I'm in some of the groups that I am on Facebook, you know, by all means. And all further ado, thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and I'll see you all again soon.